Imagine getting up in the morning to the sounds of birds, surrounded by lush green trees, breathe fresh air, sipping your coffee and feel like you have not only chosen to live well in the present but also contributing to a better future for yourself and the generations to come. Isn't this the life we all aspire to live? But the question is, are we really living it? If you see, there is almost like 2,000 deaths year on year because of the air pollution which is happening in Bengaluru. We are going to be in a situation where we will have to rely on water tankers. We will have to be relying on wearing a mask for the entire thing because of the air pollution which will be there. This year, that is 2025, marks a very remarkable year for our organization, that is Elegant Builders and Developers. We mark the 20th year of service in Bengaluru. This year, we have taken a theme called as sustainability, because I feel sustainability is one thing which will prevail for a longer time.
While searching for a property, a particular vision came to my mind as we scouted for land, whether by fortune or by divine will. We were fortunate to acquire a prime location right in the heart of GKVK.
And nothing could have made it much better to talk about sustainability in this particular locality.
Mr. Rajesh aspirations, he is very emotionally attached with this project, and his aspiration was to design a building which is very unique in its style, not only in the elevation part of it or its physical appearance, but also its spirit wise, okay.
In fact, we've been working with Rajesh from several years. His outlook or the vision towards the project was far more different from his previous project. All this while it has been focusing on the amenities and the type of spaces, and probably it was focusing on the visuals of it, how would actually look good. But I think for the first time, Mr. Rajesh came and said, this time we want to do a structure which is really sustainable.
Rajesh emphasis on this project was totally on 5 elements.
The 5 elements is air positive, water positive, health positive, energy positive, environmental positive, of which the location itself had 2 positives. That is the water positive as well as the air positive, because GKVK itself is 1,300 acres of reservoir of water. When I say it, 970 mm of rainfall falls every year on year in Bengaluru, of which if you can calculate, if it's stored at 1,300 acres, we can store up to 5.1 billion liters of water, which directly gets into the soil to increase the water levels. We did a rough estimation. The population of Yelahanka today is around 4 lakh people. If we consider 5.1 billion liters of water, then it is as well as saying that we can serve the entire population for next 11 years. In this area, what we have done is every toilet and every kitchen is provided with a water meter, and it comes with a very unique feature where we are trying to give you an app whenever there's a leakage of water, just on a click of a button, the entire system can be off in your house.
We didn't want to pick up piped water or borewell water for planting. So we have looked at efficient irrigation system. And the whatever is coming out of the STP sewage treatment plant only will be used for our planting.
In the air positive itself, we are coming up with oxygenated clubhouse, as well as we have given amenities outside in the play area and other things which are more of cardiovascular amenities.
And to catch up the maximum light and ventilation, most of the flats, either they are facing the north, the length of the flat, the unit is facing the north or the east.
Another huge challenge is the consumption of power and our over-reliance on non-renewable sources for electricity.
In terms of common area and staircases, what we have done is we are trying to go with the sensor lights, where whenever the customer is not using the corridor, the lights will be shut down. We have tried to give all the charging points in the visitor car parking so that everyone can utilize that particular area for charging their vehicles. We designed our project with this particular logo. So here what we are thinking is all the senior citizen, pregnant women, a just born baby, adults. All these are the people we are trying to concentrate in our project. For specially abled people, we have tried to give us dedicated car parking where they can use their wheelchairs. And also what has happened is in the entire project, we are trying to give a special lift or the service lift where it is capable of taking a stretcher. For people who are not feeling well, can take in a stretcher and directly come to the ambulance area. In our entire project, we have emphasized on going with low viscose paint. High viscose paint generally create diseases like cancer and also create problem for people who have got asthmatic and respiratory problems. Environmental positive is the next element which we are looking at. Getting into Indian Green Building Council was not easy. More than 100 checklists which we had to satisfy to get into the IGBC certification.
IGBC is the Indian Green Building Council. It is an initiative by CII, the Confederation of Indian Industries, located at Hyderabad. For the Elegant Atmos, we see that there will be a lot of benefits for the end users in terms of high standard of living, and the building is designed to be future ready with the numerous green features which have been incorporated as part of the IGBC green rating.
Since Mr. Rajesh was very enthusiastic about it, we even suggested that we do topsoil conservation. The topsoil, as you are aware, is quite fertile. So we would scrape the top 150-200 mm, keep it somewhere and reuse the soil.
The entire waste management system has been perfectly utilized. All the dry waste will be sent out except for the wet waste, which we will create as a manure and again can be sold or reused in our own landscaping areas in our project. All these measures which we have discussed till now, I'm sure it will create a huge impact on the residents who are going to stay in our project.
Everywhere it's only the visuals, looking at what looks nice. My children can play, or my grandparents can use the places, what we are thinking. But now we are saying, am I adding more onto the carbon footprint? Is my building being more responsible? Is my building more sensible?
Now again, imagine getting up in the morning to the sounds of birds, surrounded by lush green trees. Breathe fresh air, sipping your coffee and feel like you have not only chosen to live well in the present, but also contributing to a better future for yourself and the generations to come. And the best thing about this, you are just one step away from living that life. We promise at Elegant Atmos, you will live better every day.